Hey guys, what's up? It's Shadows here today, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys the easiest method to gain XP on Call of Duty Black Ops 4. This is a legit method. There's no glitch or anything needed for this method. This is just the fastest, easiest way to gain XP and level up and prestige in this game. In tomorrow's video, if you guys want a glitch method, I haven't tested out this method yet, which is why it's not happening today. I'm going to test it out later today, see if it works. If it does, we'll make a video on it tomorrow. But in tomorrow's video, we'll talk about a glitch to how to get like 6,000 XP per kill, basically, in like a modded type lobby thing that really isn't modded, but we'll talk about that in tomorrow's video. Anyways, let's talk about today's video. So in the background, you guys are going to see some firing range domination in the background. Two things you should know about this is, as you guys can probably tell right away, there are 6 people in this game mode, and also it's not going to go up to 200 score, it's going to go up to 400. So what you guys need to know about this game in the background is that this is one of those, I believe, like, I forget exactly what the playlist is called, but basically I was playing the, let me see, the Endurance Chaos Mosh Pit. That's the playlist, and I was playing with a few friends of mine, so we were a full 6-man, and basically we found out a way to make it so that you could all get above 100 kills in one game. Actually, as you guys are going to see here in this gameplay, everyone on my team will end up with above 100 kills, and the top person on my team ends up with above 200 kills in one game. It's just absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and tell you guys how to do this method. So first of all, unfortunately, if you guys are solo lone wolves out there, this is going to be very difficult to do. This works best with a full squad. It works in normal domination as well as the endurance chaos mosh pit domination as well. So basically what you're going to want is, if you're doing the 6v6 playlist, you want to make sure that you have a full 6 squad. If you're doing a 5v5 normal domination, you want to make sure you have a full 5-man squad. At that point, what you guys are going to want to see, as you guys are probably telling in the background, we did not cap a home flag for the first round. You guys are going to see this entire first round does not last long at all. And the reason that we are doing this is because we want the first round to end as fast as possible. So we figured out that if you guys let the enemy team cap their home flag, and then if no one else caps a flag, so you don't let them cap B flag or another flag, and if your team doesn't cap any flags in the first round will end at 24 points. Now, why is that a good thing, you may be asking? That basically makes it so that the second round, when you go into it, will last a lot longer, which is extremely helpful for building long streaks and being able to get them in a good spawn trap. Now, a lot of you guys are probably saying you could get them in a spawn trap the entire game without doing this method. That's true, but you will not be able to get as many kills or anything unless you do this method. This is the best way to gain XP and get basically 50 plus gameplays on normal domination as a full squad, let alone on the endurance when everyone can get 100 plus gameplays. Now, obviously the maps differ per like method. So for Nuketown, and you can spawn trap them either at A or C. It's really whichever side your team spawns on, you want to spawn trap them on the other side. And firing range, you guys are going to see that we're trying to spawn trap them at the C flag. Now, other maps, the spawn traps are relatively simple. Basically, you want to find whatever spawn is like the choke points that you can always have a view on. And once you figure out what flag that is, so like let's say, for example, slums, there's A and C flag. Both of those spots have good spawn points, but like let's say you prefer spawn trapping at A, then you're going to want to cap C and then kind of lock them in at A flag. With that being said though, you guys are probably like, when do you cap the B flag in the middle of the map? So basically, when your team gets to 35 points, you guys want to flood the B flag. You want to have like maybe 2 players leave their spawn trapping positions and go cap the B flag. If you do not cap the B flag at the 35-second range, that when your team hits the 35-second mark on domination, the game will end. So you need to make sure that you guys are on that flag at 35 points to be able to cap it. Otherwise, you're just going to end up ending the game, and it's going to be super unfortunate because you're going to have all that work for nothing. Now, as far as like spawn trapping positions go and everything, you guys are going to see here that I actually end up doing like the, I guess, worst on the team because I don't get that many kills or anything like that. But what I was doing was extremely needed to keep the spawn trap working. So basically what you want to do is you want to have 3 or 4 people that are going to be sitting in spots where the enemies are literally just going to be like spawning in front of them, so they could just keep shooting and they can like cover each other when they need to reload or whatnot. So you want to have 4 people doing that. The other 1 or 2 people, depending on what type of game mode you're playing, if you're playing a 6v6 or a 5v5, you want to have the other players up that are a part of your squad basically kind of like go and sit in the middle of the map and just kill people that spawn out, because they did change spawning on this game to make it so that if you like people die a certain amount of times in one spot, it'll spawn 1 player out of it, so that that 1 player can try to make a play and break out the whole team out of the spawn. So basically, to prevent that from even happening at all, you want to have like 1 or 2 players basically just kind of linger around mid-map and watch like those spawn out locations, which is what I'm doing this entire game. You guys will see I'm just kind of sitting mid and watching down low firing range, and if they spawn there, if they try to cross over to cap our home flag or cap B, I'm there to pick them off. I'm kind of like our team's last line of defense. Also, I would recommend having 1 person on your team run a Hellstorm or a Lightning Strike, so that way if for whatever reason things go really wrong really fast and you have the entire enemy team spawn on your home flag, you could just streak it really fast and get them back into a spawn trap. So obviously you guys want to make this game last as long as possible. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold 2 flags. Make sure you don't touch their home flag. Let them have 1 flag the entire game. And then once you get closer to the end of the game, you guys are going to want to let them cap 2 flags, and you're going to want to hold 1 flag, and then you at that point, the spawn trapping is kind of hard. We were able to do it because everyone that I was in the squad with, like, we've been spawn trapping together basically forever. Like, so we kind of know like where we have to fill in and stuff like that. But as you guys are going to be able to tell near the end of this gameplay, is that when they start spawning out, they kind of spawn everywhere. But since we had 6 people and we knew like what 6 spots that we're going to be spawning in, we kind of just divided the map and had all 6 of us cover like a different spawn point, which is difficult to, I guess, make happen if you guys haven't tried this before. But with practice, you guys will be able to get this method down really, really easily. Now, I did say this is a good way to gain XP, because if you do what we were doing, which is you set up your streaks, you want to have like UAV, counter UAV, and then whatever other like kill streak you want. You just want to make sure it's not a strike team or a gunship. You're going to want to just basically what you want to do is loop the UAV and counter UAV just over and over and over again. And if you don't want a kill streak that's going to get kills, if you want a kill streak that's going to get kills, you want a UAV and a counter UAV, and then probably something like a helicopter or a sentry gun or something. Do not use a strike team or gunship. Strike team or gunships, they literally will just end up spawn flipping the spawn trap and ruining it. We don't really know why that is. I don't know why that is. I don't really have an explanation, but I'm just telling you right now, that's how it happens. And the reason for why you guys should run UAV and counter UAV, I mean, a lot of you guys probably like, that's not going to help us get kills. I don't understand why we should use those. You can get in these methods up to 10,000 extra XP for using UAV and counter UAV, because of the fact that you get 25 points per assist basically when you call them in. And since they're such low streaks, you can just keep looping them, and it's just crazy how much XP you get together when you run UAV and counter UAV. Personally, I'm like you guys, I didn't think that running UAV and counter UAV would actually get you that much XP. My one friend kept telling me he was getting like 10,000 extra XP a game from it, and eventually I was like, you know what, he's leveling up really fast, let me try it. And it's true, you get like a bonus 10,000 XP for just looping your UAV and counter UAV. So I would recommend, for the most part, everyone in the squad just use UAV and counter UAV and keep looping them, and have like maybe 2 or 3 players have kill streaks. Maybe have like 2 people that have choppers and 1 person that, like I said earlier, has a lightning strike or a hellstorm, just in case they spawn out. But as you guys are going to be able to see throughout the rest of the gameplay, no one really moves. We kind of just all hold our position, and when one of us dies, instantly someone else will like kind of rotate in and pick up that spot, just to make sure people aren't going to be able to push through that side of the map. So that's going to do it for me. If you guys are wondering basically how much XP you can get per game with this, this game right here where I got 100 kills plus, I ended up getting 50,000 XP. The guy that got 200 kills plus, he ended up getting almost 150,000 XP. So this is a really good method. Now obviously when the endurance game mode's gone, not everyone's gonna be able to get 100 kills on their team, but in normal domination, everyone should be able to at least get 50 kills, at which point you're going to be averaging 20,000 XP plus a game. So that's not like it's the best amount of XP possible. I know it's not the greatest. I know that you could probably do better if you just go for challenges and stuff like that in hardcore, but if you don't want to go for challenges in hardcore and you want to have a good KD and you want to be able to play with like a full squad and you want to have fun with your friends, I would definitely recommend doing the spawn trapping method on domination. This method works on any map, but personally I would try to make sure that your squad is doing this on firing range, slums, or Nuketown. The other map spawns are a little bit harder to learn and they're a little bit harder to actually keep locked down. Slums, firing range, and Nuketown though are very simple. Basically you just have to give them like a little bit of a breathing room before so that they don't spawn out. So you basically have to keep like a wall between you and where the enemies are spawning, and they'll spawn there the entire game. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. So if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you haven't already, click that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload a new video or go live on this channel. I know this video is kind of different. It's not a glitch video or anything like that, but don't worry guys, we have plenty more of those coming. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be probably discussing and covering a 6,000 XP per kill, almost like 300,000 XP a game glitch. Just want to test it first to make sure it 100% works, and if it does, then you guys can be on the lookout for that video coming out tomorrow. If you guys missed any of my previous videos, they'll be popping up on the screen here in just a second. If you guys missed it, I actually have a diamond camo glitch right now and a reactive camo glitch that are really cool, and they both are still working. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys all so much for clicking on today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.